you all going? It's hope you all had a lovely Easter. I know myself and my family and everyone, friends and that, we had a great time, 4 days off, and it was a good time to unwind, even though I was probably busier than what I am during the work week. But you get that, and what better time to get out and do a few projects. We had grouse weather here, about 23 degrees Celsius, which I don't know what that quick conversion in Fahrenheit, probably about 70s, something like that, but it was good weather. Cleaned up the shop. It was an absolute pigsty, and every time I look back at the videos, because you get into a bit of a frenzy, you got to set something up, the camera's rolling, trying to hurry up, leave that there, do this, then it's time for a cup of tea, and you go inside and you forget all about it. Never mind. The reason I'm here today is I'd just like to say a big thank you. I've just recently hit the 100 subscriber mark, and I am absolutely beside myself for that. And it's something I never thought I'd achieve. I mean, to have 1 subscriber is just awesome. Now to have 100 is just as awesome. And I suppose the sky's the limit. And next step, 250, maybe 1,000 one day. Who knows? But one little step at a time. Baby feet, they say. And yeah, that's what I'm aiming for. I absolutely love people's feedback, people's comments. If you give me a thumbs up and leave a message, that's brilliant, because that just, it's one of those things in life. It's human nature. We all like to be, cop a little bit of criticism if it's constructive. Take that on board as well. That's what we have to do. But people have been great, and this community, this maker community, it's just unbelievable. And I encourage people in Australia just to start making stuff. Film yourself. You might have an idea which someone who's been doing projects for 20, 30 years might not have a clue about, and they go, geez, I never would have thought of that. Great. So that's what makes a community thrive. And as far as I'm concerned, get out there. It's about participation. We can't sit on the fence. In life, if you make mistakes, who cares? We're working with a bit of wood, If you bugger that up, grab a new bit, start again, think about the process, and life is good. So yeah, I've just got a few pictures of a few things I've been doing over Easter. I put in a garden bed out in the garden. It's quite large. I overkill things sometimes, but yeah. And also put a breakfast shelf into a caravan at the request of some friends of ours. So it was a pleasure to do that, and they were sort of pretty wrapped with that. So I've got a couple of pictures of those things, and yeah. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, and let's continue on. So as I mentioned before, thank you very much, people. I'll continue to do what I'm doing. I just love being outdoors, and we're into the garage, shop, workshop, whichever part of the world you're in, whatever you call it. As I mentioned, the projects I undertake, I don't have much time, but I try to do the best I can with the resources and time that I do have. And so keep those comments coming. Fix me up, make corrections if I stuff up and say something the wrong thing, or perhaps I made a mistake. So I've got a few people to thank in particular. YouTubers, Yack Thompson from Northside Custom Crafts. Jake, he's been a good fella. He's been there since the start, and thanks, mate. Continued support. Also, Average Joe's Joinery, Joe Whitaker. What can you say? He's a young lad in Wolverhampton over there in England, and he's got a grouse show. So I encourage you to check that out, Average Joe's Joinery. Send him a message and he always replies. He's top notch. The Flying Scotsman, Neil McKinlay, what a champ. Check out his channel if you haven't already. He likes to have a chin wag and tell it how it is. Good life advice, Neil, all the time. So check Neil out. He's top value. Just another great thing that's available to us all nowadays are podcasts. Now, I subscribe to quite a few. It not necessarily always to woodworking, but I have a couple of preferential ones in the woodworking and just entertainment value, and one of those is Makers International. It comprises of 5 guys, one from the United States, one from Canada, and 3 from the United Kingdom. And what they do, they discuss all things of woodworking and going on in their communities and that, and it's brilliant. You know, it's just great to put on some headphones and just chill out and listen to these guys. So Makers International, you've got to go and check that out. It's good value for money. 100th subscriber was a guy I've had a little bit of communication with, and he's got a YouTube channel as well. That's Rex Krueger. He's in the States, and make sure to check him out as well. He's sort of doing a great job over there, and another good content maker. Last but not least is someone perhaps not everyone around the world has heard of, but maybe a lot of people have, because he's quite big here in Australia. And I'm speaking of none other than the Uncle Knackers himself, Shane Conlon. He hosts an awesome build. He's an owner builder. And he also does woodworking on the side. Does some great jobs. Keeps it simple. Keeps it basic. And he's also so encouraging and has got a lot of people into the craft. So that's do it yourself for Knuckleheads. DIY for Knuckleheads. So make sure you drop Shane a line. Check out his channel. Subscribe to everyone. And just drop in the comments and say g'day, or howdy, or depends how you say hello where you're from. So get out there, do that, be participants, be part of the whole community, make this world a good place. Alright guys, cheers, see you next time.